back on North Dakota Today, and this is the NDT Kids Connection. And as usual, I'm joined by international best-selling author and family harmony expert Lorraine Pursell. Welcome back to the show, Lorraine.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, we've been spending some time talking about kid fears. This one, failure. And I immediately flash back to when I was in elementary school or junior high, and I knew report cards were coming out soon, and just having that ball of angst in my stomach because I didn't know what the report card grades were going to show, and the fear of, you know, being a failure in my parents' eyes. So let's talk about fear of failure. Is that pretty typical for kids?
Well, I think it used to be more so in past generations, like in your and my generation. What I'm finding now is that I wish kids had more of a fear of failure.
Really?
Yeah, because they're so, well, whatever.
They're so, kind of whatever.
Like, I don't know what, you know, like if parents are over-assuring, oh, well, it's okay. Or if they're, again, addicted to social media, addicted to media, they don't have the time or the pride to, like, oh, I want to really work on this. I want to really get good at my times tables, at my graphomotor skills.
Nowadays there's more of a lackadaisical approach.
Well, that's what I'm finding. They just don't really care as much. Like, meh, whatever. If I failed, or if I, you know, when me, you know, because I have learning differences, it's like, oh, I want to be the best speller. You know, I want to really know my math facts so I don't feel dumb, because I felt dumb, you know, because I couldn't remember things. I just had to really, really, really work hard for what I got in school.
Okay, but for the sake of discussion then, if you have a child that comes to you, maybe they're afraid that you know, they're not that good of a basketball or a baseball player, or they're not that good at playing the cello, how do you as a parent reassure them that?
Well, reassuring is one thing,
yeah,
but getting in there and practicing hoops with them, and setting aside a quiet time where they can practice their cello. Look, nobody gets good at anything unless they practice. You and I know that. All adults know that. And so what are we demonstrating to our children? You know, like, are we a family that really practices and really works to be the best we can be?
Yep. And I'm thinking back to a time when my son was playing basketball in junior high and high school, you know, and I had to put it to him quite frankly one time, saying, you know what? Sometimes you're not going to win. Sometimes you're not going to be the first player off that bench, and that's the way it is, you know, and it's okay.
It is okay. It's just the way it is. We don't win all the time. We don't win half the time. We don't win a fourth of the time. We don't win even an eighth of the time. We better get used to this thing.
You can stop right there. We got to win some of the time. All right, all right. So again, what is the lesson that we should be teaching our kids about failure?
Well, I think that encouraging them and supporting them with what can I do to support you to do well in this? What can I do to support you to do well in this?
What about that, you know, it's okay to fail?
It's okay to fail.
Because it's going to happen sometimes.
It's okay to fail, but I think that's the message that's so much coming out now, that the kids are like, well, okay, whatever.
We've overdone it now?
Well, I think to some degree, yes. And so I know that I reached this point with my son where I just was like, okay, I'm going to let life do its deal on my son. He doesn't want to get good grades. Guess what? He won't be on the football team. I won't have anything to do with that. It's not even about me. I'm tired of being the bad guy, so I'm just going to let life handle this for him.
Okay, quickly tell everybody about StopYellingAtYourKids.com.
Yes, okay. If you go to StopYellingAtYourKids.com, you have a free 50-page ebook there. That's all about me supporting you to take care of you and not overdo for your family what they can do for themselves. Stop enabling your family and your kids. Get them to learn how to do the dishes, do their laundry, blah, 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 and then you aren't resentful and yelling at them.
That's a nice cycle.
It is.
All right. Thank you so much, Lorraine.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back with more North Dakota Today.